Let's do sports now on the AM show. My name is Harun Mubarak. Remember, the segment is brought to you by Litina Travel and Tours 2026 Global Football Festival. Litina Travels is taking Team Ghana to the World Cup in America, Canada, and Mexico. Your Litina Travels package includes visa to watch all 3 group stage matches, 3 official match tickets, return charter flights, top-class hotel accommodation, travel insurance, and exclusive access to business networking events across all 3 host nations. Now call 0244-260-789 today or visit Litina at Alisa Hotel, Northridge, and secure your spot on this once-in-a-lifetime journey. Now, to our first story, the headline fixture on the domestic scene is the Super Clash as Asante Kotoko welcome Hearts of Oak to the Baba Yara Sports Stadium. While there has been a change in Kotoko's technical department following the resignation of Karim Zito and the appointment of Prince Yao Owusu as caretaker manager, Hearts have remained stable under Didi Dramani. However, the Phobia coach says the character of his players will determine the outcome on Sunday.
That we are more focused in how we have to present ourselves as personalities, and then how we have to present ourselves in terms of our character. The character, which means is that right from the beginning of the preparation, you are already focused on it. You are thinking that, okay, if I can run much in the game, it is not on the day game. It is all about the weeks leading to the game. So for me, our preparation started from our last game against Bechim. You know, things that we did which was positive defensively and offensively, and things that we learned from the game, from the opponent and from the game itself, and also the challenges that we've envisaged in the game are things that we have been working on. We don't work like, okay, we are playing against this thing, so we work on our own team model. Our team model is more important. Once we can do our things rightly and make the right decisions, we are very sure that and positive that our team model should sail us through.
So you have had, like, let me just say, approximately about 2 weeks to prepare for this game. Do you think that gives you an edge?
I think that it's the same thing like the opponent. The opponent equally was also playing a top level game, and so that week we had to also take an opportunity to play, you know, a top opponent's golden kicks, just to keep our players more fit and then more ready for the coming week. You know, once the season is on, it is always very important to keep players more active. I think that the game will be won by the personalities and the character that we bring in the game. That we have to, if you have players who can stay in the game throughout, that's where the games are normally won. And I believe that is what we are working on, to make sure that we present the right personalities, and then they come with the flamboyant, you know, thoughts, and then be measured in terms of how the player would think about, and then how they can support each other and take ownership.
These are the fixtures to look forward to this weekend. It starts today, of course. Midiama, the league leaders, they are up against Aduana FC. And, of course, 11 Wonders take on Vision FC. On Sunday, obviously, the top liner, Asante Kotoko, take on Hearts of Oak. Hoho United come up against Nations FC. Dreams FC take on Karela United. Bibiani Gold Stars welcome Basake Holy Stars to the dance park. Swedro All Blacks will entertain FC Samatex. Brekum Chelsea take on Hearts of Lions. And Bechem United come up against Young Apostles. Now, love is often seen as a distraction in professional sports, but for many footballers, it can also be a source of strength. In a world defined by pressure, travel, and constant scrutiny, how do players balance the demands of the game with the demands of the heart? Daniel Cranton has more.
Sekina, oh Sekina, my endless love for you will remain. My endless love for you will never ever die. Oh Sekina, oh Sekina.
This iconic tune is from the movie Matters of the Heart, a Ghanaian classic released in 1993, which tells the touching love story of Nico and Sekina. Despite the many obstacles they face, the two remain deeply devoted to one another. Widely regarded as one of Ghana's most celebrated romantic films of the 1990s and early 2000s, the movie reflects just how deeply the idea of romance is woven into every culture. As humans, we are naturally drawn to connection. We seek companionship, understanding, and a sense of belonging. At the center of this desire is love, a powerful emotion that brings meaning, warmth, and fulfillment to our lives. As couples all over the world find thoughtful ways to express their affection for one another in this month of love, footballers are no exception. Even amid the intense demands of modern-day sport, many athletes continue to nurture their personal relationships. Behind the goals, tackles, and trophies, many players, just like regular people, are also navigating relationships, love, and family life, all while chasing their professional success. For today's footballer, balancing career demands with romantic relationship can be both a strength and a challenge.
Enough scholarly evidence suggests that over 60% of these professional athletes suffer from what I call relationship stress due to the demands of their career, as I've mentioned before, because on the average, they are doing 40 to 60 hours per week. If you add the accumulated travel, then they are doing, from what the evidence is showing, almost about 200 days of travel for both training, competition purposes, including their recovery. So you realize that there seems to be some limited space and time for other engagement.
In a high-pressure environment like professional football, where margins for success are often very fine, emotional balance can make all the difference. While some players lean towards serious long-term commitments, others prefer more casual relationships. Each choice comes with its own benefits and challenges. But what are the real advantages and drawbacks of stable versus casual relationships in such a demanding profession?
Research has proven, or as we speak now, there is so much scholarly evidence to suggest that athletes or professional athletes with stable relationships perform better. Or if you want to do an inference, are more likely to perform better than people from the other side. So people who, or athletes or players who do not have these stable relationships. The other thing is that it's also proven that strong relationships or committed relationships help these athletes to reduce their anxious moments or anxiety, reduce their stress levels, reduces issues about mood swings. One moment you are happy, the other moment you are sad. And it's also facilitated that tendency to prevent serious mental issues like burnout and then also depression.
With packed schedules, travel, and public scrutiny, maintaining a healthy romantic relationship requires maturity, effective communication, and discipline. For former Asante Kotoko captain Eric Donko, winning the heart of the woman who is now his wife was not without its early challenges.
This is a profession which almost each and every day you would have admirers, even if the person doesn't love you or she just admires you. When even someone sees you outside and you are talking with the person, because you are a footballer and you have the name, and the woman is also admirable, they feel you have a relationship with that person. But far from that. But as you said, yes, some will admire you. When you come closer to them, then maybe you might even fall in for the advances that person or you. It's vice versa, because it's not the lady who comes to you that will unfold what she has in her sleeves, but as the person who has also been connected to, you've been connected. You are a human being. We are men. You are a human being. So as you get closer, as you get comfortable with that person, you can also fall for the woman or the lady. Come to think of my wife, yes, she understood it, and mostly I always tell her what happens when I receive messages on Facebook regarding some people admiring me. Oh, I like how you play. Can I get your number? I want to be a friend. Sometimes I tell her, but some I don't tell because I know how jealous some women were. So, you have to manage how you communicate with your wife.
Open and honest communication is vital in nurturing healthy relationships. And it was on this foundation that Donkor built his upon.
She's one of a woman which I must attest that she really helped me to keep focus, concentrate on my career, although we were in a relationship, but she was in Accra and I was in Kumasi. She understood the work I was doing and she understood the profession in which I was in. I also spoke with her about how my profession was. As you said, almost every week or weekend you have to travel out. Even if you are with your woman or you are with your wife, the profession is about almost traveling here in Ghana and outside of Ghana. So she also understood it, and it was a matter of understanding. And whatever you want to tell her that this is what you are into. This is what will bring you guys peace. This is what will bring you guys the resource to take care of your family, to take care of her, and also being a supportive wife. I think that was the main positive idea that got into her, and also she understood the profession I took.
Dr. Hagan echoes this sentiment, emphasizing that unity of purpose and understanding between partners is essential if such relationships are to truly thrive.
Because straight away, you have to create communication schedule that works for both you, the player, and the partner. And there is also that element that I will call that sometimes it is always important that your expectations would have to be set clear from day one, whether you are even in a casual relationship or a stable relationship. And that would come with being harnessed with your career demands.
In modern football, success is no longer just about physical fitness and tactics. For many players, winning off the pitch can be just as important as winning on it.